Hello everyone, my name is Banke. I'll be taking you through top science questions for junior secondary school. So let's get started. Question 1. Which of the following organism is both an autotroph and a eukaryote? Option A, bacteria. Option B, amoeba. Option C, algae. Option D, virus. So to simplify this question, which of the following organisms among the options listed can make their food and also have a true nucleus? So the correct answer to this question is algae. Algae is an autotroph and also have a true nucleus. So the correct answer is algae, option C. Question 2. Which part of the human digestive system is responsible for absorption of nutrients? The meaning of digestion is to break down food into smaller pieces so that it can be absorbed by the body. So which of these digestive systems is mainly responsible for absorption of nutrients? Option A, large intestine. Option B, small intestine. Option C, stomach. And option D, esophagus. So the correct answer to this question is small intestine. Small intestine is part of human digestive system that is responsible for absorption of nutrients. It has the lining contain the villi and the microvilli, which have a wide surface area to absorb nutrients. Question 3. Which energy transformation takes place in green plants? Option A, heat to chemical. Option B, light to chemical. Option C, light to mechanical. Option D, chemical to electrical. So which of these option is correct? So which energy transformation takes place in green plants? We know that plants make their own food through photosynthesis in the presence of sunlight. So the correct answer is light to chemical, since the end product is glucose. So the correct answer to this question is light to chemical, option B. Question 4. Which of these diseases is caused by a protozoa? Option A, malaria. Option B, tuberculosis. Option C, cholera. Option D, measles. Which of these diseases is caused by a protozoa? Option A, malaria, is the correct answer. Why? Because malaria is caused by a protozoa, Plasmodium falciparum, and the tuberculosis is caused by bacteria, while cholera and measles are viral diseases. So the correct answer to this question is malaria, option A. Question 5. What is the boiling point of pure water at standard atmospheric pressure? Option A, 0 degrees Celsius. Option B, 50 degrees Celsius. Option C, 100 degrees Celsius. Option D, 212 degrees Celsius. The correct answer is option C, 100 degrees Celsius. So that's the boiling point of pure water. So option C is the correct answer to the question. Question 6. Which gas turns lime water milky? Option A, oxygen. Option B, nitrogen. Option C, carbon dioxide. And option D, hydrogen. The correct answer is option C, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide turns lime water milky. Question 7. Which of these is not a function of the skeleton? Option A, support. Option B, blood cell production. Option C, protection. And option D, respiration. Looking at the function of skeleton, option A is correct, is a function of skeleton, it supports the body. And option B, blood cell production through bone marrow. And option C, skeleton also protects the body, especially the brain. Option D does not have to do with a function of skeleton. So the correct answer is option D, respiration. Question 8. Which instrument is used to measure humidity? Option A, thermometer. Option B, anemometer. Option C, barometer. Option D, hygrometer. The correct answer is hygrometer, option D. Hygrometer is an instrument that is used to measure humidity. Thermometer is used to measure temperature, anemometer, wind speed, and barometer air pressure. So option D is the correct answer, hygrometer. Question 9. What happens to the volume of gas when temperature increases at constant pressure? Option A, decreases. Option B, increases. Option C, remains the same. Option D, doubles. So what happens to the volume of gas when temperature increases at constant pressure? The answer is the volume also increases according to Charles' law. So the correct answer to this question is B. Volume of gas increases when temperature increases at constant pressure. Option B is the correct answer. Question 10. What is the main source of energy for the Earth? Option A, moon. Option B, wind. Option C, sun. And option D, volcano. The correct answer is sun. We all know that sun is the main source of energy for the Earth. Option C is the correct answer. Question 11. Which planet is known as the red planet? Option A, Venus. Option B, Mars. Option C, Jupiter. Option D, Saturn. The correct answer is Mars. Mars is reddish in appearance, so it is known as the planet that as the red planet. It is known as the red planet. Option B, Mars is the correct answer. Question 12. Which of the following is a method of separating a mixture of salt and sand? Just imagine salt and sand are mixed together and you want to separate it. So option A, sieving. Option B, filtration. Option C, decantation. Option B, sublimation. So the correct answer is sieving. Sand has a larger size compared to salt. So sieving best fits for this answer. So the correct answer is sieving, option A. Question 13. The movement of water through a plant, is called A, photosynthesis, B, transpiration, C, respiration, D, translocation. So the correct answer is transpiration. So the movement of water through a plant is known as transpiration. Water is being moved from the root through and is being evaporated through the leaves. So the correct answer is transpiration, option B. Question 14. Which organ removes urea from the blood? Option A, liver. Option B, kidney. Option C, lungs. And option D, skin. Kidney is responsible for removing waste from the body, for filtering waste from the body. So the correct answer is kidney. Kidney removes urea from the blood. Question 15. The smallest unit of life is option A, atom, option B, organ, option C, cell, and option D, molecule. The smallest unit of life is cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. So option C is correct answer, cell. Question 16. Which of the following is not a method of heat transfer? Option A, radiation. Option B, condensation. Option C, conduction. And option C, convection. The correct answer is condensation. Condensation does not have to do with any form or method of heat transfer. So option B is the correct answer, condensation. Question 17. The part of eye that controls the amount of light entering is the option A, lens, option B, retina, option C, iris, and option D, cornea. The correct answer is iris. Iris is the part of the eye that controls the amount of light that enter into the eye. So option C, iris, is the correct answer. Question 18. Which of these is not an example of a chemical change? A chemical change is an irreversible change. You are forming a new substance entirely and is a permanent change. So option A, burning of wood. Option B, melting ice. Option C, roasting iron. Option D, cooking rice. The correct answer is melting ice. Melting ice is a physical change, while the other options are chemical change. So the correct answer is melting ice, option B. Question 19. Which force slows down a moving car? Option A, gravity. Option B, magnetism. Option C, friction. Option D, electric. So which force is responsible for slowing down a car when a brake is applied? The correct answer is friction. Option C. Friction is a force that slows a moving car. Question 20. What do you call animals that feed on both plants and animals? Option A, herbivores. Option B, carnivores. Option C, omnivores. Option D, scavengers. The animals that feed on both plants and animals are known as omnivores. Omnivores feed on both plants and animals. Option C is the correct answer. Question 21. Before we move ahead, I'm sure you are enjoying the video. Please make sure you click on the subscribe button. Question 21. What is the function of white blood cells? A, carry oxygen. B, fight disease. C, clot blood. D, digest food. The function of white blood cell is to fight infection. So option B is the correct answer, to fight disease. Question 22. What is the main function of the ozone layer? Option A, reflect sunlight. Option B, absorb carbon dioxide. Option C, protects from UV rays. Option D, prevents rain. So the function of the ozone layer is to protect from UV rays. So option C is the correct answer. Question 23. What is the unit of force? The unit of force. So what is the unit of force? Option A, joule. Option B, watts. Option C, Pascal, and option D, Newton. The unit of force is Newton. Joule is for energy, and then Pascal for pressure. So option D, Newton, is the unit of force. Question 24. An example of a renewable source of energy is option A, coal, option B, petrol, option C, solar, and option D, kerosene. A renewable energy is energy that can be replaced quickly. So option C, solar, is the correct answer. Solar is a kind of energy that is derived from sunlight. So option C is the correct answer, solar. Question 25. What is the function of roots in a plant? The function of roots in a plant. Option A, make food. Option B, absorb and support water. Support and absorb water. Option C, reproduce. Option D, transport oxygen. So the main function of roots is to support the plants and also absorb water from the soil. So option B is the correct answer, to support and absorb water. Question 26. The metal that is liquid at room temperature is option A, iron, option B, mercury, option C, copper, and option D, zinc. Which of these metals is liquid at room temperature? Mercury is the correct answer, option B. Mercury is liquid at room temperature and is used in thermometer. So option B, mercury, is the correct answer. Question 27. The instrument used to view very small organisms is periscope, option A, option B, barometer, option C, microscope, option D, telescope. The instrument that is used to view very small organisms is microscope. So it magnifies small organisms like bacteria, small insects like mosquito. So microscope is used to view very small organisms to enhance visibility. Option C is the correct answer. Question 28. Which part of the flower contains ovary? Option A, the sepal, option B, petal, option C, pistil, and option D, stamel. The part of flower that contains the ovary is the pistil, because pistil is the female reproductive part of a flower. So the correct answer is pistil. It contains the ovary. Question 29. What is the chemical formula of water? We all know that water contains hydrogen and oxygen. So the answer, option A, CO2, option B, H2O, option C, NaCl, option D, CH4. So the correct chemical formula of water is H2O, option B. Question 30. What type of circuit allows electricity to flow completely? Option A, open circuit. Option B, closed circuit. Option C, broken circuit. And option D, disconnected circuit. The correct answer here is closed circuit. Closed circuit is a type of circuit that allows electricity to flow completely because it has a complete path. So it ensures electricity flows completely. So the correct answer is B, closed circuit. The question 31. The Earth rotates on its axis once every option A, 12 hours. Option B, 24 hours. Option C, 7 days. Option D, 365 days. So the Earth rotates on its axis once every 24 hours, which brings about the day and night. Option B is the correct answer. Question 32. Which of these is a conductor of electricity? Option A, plastic. Option B, rubber. Option C, glass. Option D, copper. The correct answer is copper. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Option D is the correct answer. Question 33. The process of changing from gas to liquid is known as A, condensation, B, evaporation, C, sublimation, D, melting. The correct answer is condensation. Condensation is the process whereby is a phase changing from the gaseous phase to the liquid phase. So the process of changing from a gaseous phase to a liquid phase is known as condensation. Option A is the correct answer. Question 34. Which vitamin is produced by the skin in sunlight? Option A, vitamin A. Option B, vitamin C. Option C, vitamin D. And option D, vitamin K. The correct answer is vitamin D. When the skin is exposed to sunlight, the vitamin that is produced for strengthening bones and muscles and for proper absorption of calcium to the body is vitamin D. Option C is the correct answer. Question 35. Which organ pumps blood throughout the body? Option A, liver. Option B, kidney. Option C, lungs. Option D, heart. The correct answer is the heart. Heart is involved in pumping blood to the body. Option D is the correct answer. Question 36. Which of these is a sexually transmitted infection? Option A, malaria. Option B, typhoid. Option C, syphilis. And option D, cholera. The correct answer is syphilis. Syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease. So option C is the correct answer, syphilis. Question 37. Which natural resource is used to make paper? Option A, clay. Option B, wood. Option C, coal. And option D, oil. The correct answer is B, option B, wood. Wood is a natural resource that is used to make paper. Paper is made from wood pulp that is derived from trees. So the correct answer is B, wood. Question 38. Which organ helps in breathing? Which organ helps in breathing? Option A, heart. Option B, brain. Option C, lungs. Option D, kidney. So the organs that helps in breathing is lungs. It helps in taking in oxygen and releasing CO2. So the correct answer is option C, lungs. Question 39. What type of change is dissolving salt in water? So imagine your salt is dissolved in water. So what kind of change? We have two types of change. We have the physical change and the chemical change. So the type of change that is involved in dissolving water, salt in water, is physical change because it is reversible. So the correct answer is A, physical change. So here we have come to the final question, question 40. The male part of a flower is called A, ovary, B, sepal, C, pistil, and D, stamen. The male part of a flower is known as the stamen. Stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower, while pistil is the female reproductive part. So the male part of a flower is called stamen. Option D is the correct answer. So we have come to the end of this question, and I'm sure you enjoyed the video so far. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and also share the videos to your friends. Thank you.
Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the content you just watched. To see more episodes as that, preparing you for your oncoming exams, smash the subscribe button on this channel right now and visit the playlist that we've made for you, covering over 50 type of different exams, including JAMB, WAEC, Cacao,